When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who chose to oppose his shield must yield. Then he's led to a fight, and the duel is due, and the red and the white and the blue will come through when Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Hail Hydra! Hail Hydra! Hail Hydra! Hail Hydra! Welcome! Well, oh damn, Cap's getting too foamy. Welcome, members of Hydra, to a new exciting episode of Dicko's Evil Movie Reviews. That was a good throw. I'm your host, Larry Dicko, and this is my good buddy Fuckface. And we saw Captain America, the Wiener Soldier. Wiener Soldier? What was it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
It was called that.
I don't know about you, Fuckface, but that was a dadgum good movie.
Yeah, I liked it. I had a good time.
Well, for you non-Hydra members, why don't you tell them what Captain America, Wiener Soldier was all about?
Alright. It's about a super-powered soldier named Captain America who always does the right thing. But when he gets caught up in a major conspiracy involving S.H.I.E.L.D., it's no longer clear what the right thing is anymore. So he must navigate the murky waters of conspiracy and find out what's really going on by throwing a shield and hitting a lot of people in the head.
The movie's good. It has all the things that comic book movies should have. Like
That's great dialogue.
a punchy script. See, kids, great dialogue can make a real difference in a movie. It's sort of a way of entertaining people in between all the scenes where Captain America's bonking everybody on the head.
All right, who's next? Try me. Grab his legs, Tom. Now we got you. You got me, all right. Got me in perfect position. And three. He's like greased lightning. I'll get him. I'll fix you. You were saying? Let me take him from this side. Do I detect a lull in the activities? Bet you can't do that to me. But I can do this.
And like the last Captain America movie, they really thought about shield-based combat. All the ways you would use a shield if you were in a fight. It may sound silly to some, but to a Captain America comic book fan, it makes a big difference. Don't eat that. That's worth like $2. Dude, look at this. Look at this art. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's a good Captain America art. That's what I'm talking about right there. This is one of those rare instances where Hollywood actually gets it. They give the comic book fans what they want to see. Captain America using his shield in a variety of cool and strategic ways.
Like a diaphragm.
Like a diaphragm. Although, even as a bit of a Captain America fanboy, I will admit I am, there are times when the shield work is a little bit unrealistic. But whatever, that's how they do it in the comic book, so I see no reason to change that. That's how it is in the comic book, you know? His shield can bounce off anything and 5 things and come back to him, and that's how Captain America is.
That's how it is.
That's how it is. One of my complaints, though, because we live in this horrible era where directors feel the need to ruin action scenes with shaky cams and quick cuts, there are times when you just can't tell what's going on. Hollywood directors! It's never, ever fun to try and figure out what's happening in an action scene. It doesn't make it more exciting. It just makes it frustrating. This movie's a little better about that than a lot of other movies, but occasionally it slips into that, what the fuck's going on. Another thing great about this movie, good casting in this movie.
Okay.
The guy who played the Falcon, that great black superhero, he was good. He made a lot out of that role, and there wasn't really a lot to make out of it.
And he was definitely a better actor than his suit was.
Yeah, his flying suit.
Yeah.
There were a couple scenes that were downright comical.
Oh, yeah.
Like Sandy Duncan playing Peter Pan on stage or something. I was like, really? That's what he's supposed to look like flying?
Yeah, the Falcon is a tough one to try and make into it.
I mean, even fuckbot flying scenes look more believable at times.
That shit was real.
But most of the flying scenes were pretty cool. And the guy who played the Falcon was a good actor, so overall I would say the Falcon actually worked.
Robert Redford was great.
Robert Redford was great. He came across as like an evil Mitt Romney.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to see him in that kind of role. That was really refreshing. Cap's good, the spy chick is good, heck, even Samuel L. Jackson is good. And you know, as people have often fond of saying, usually he lets the eye patch do the acting. But in this movie, he's really good. And that could be because they finally gave him something to do. They actually gave him stuff to do in the movie.
He's no David Hasselhoff.
That's for sure. Now, the Winter Soldier, on the other hand, he was fine in the movie. However, when you first see him, his face thing looks pretty silly. He comes across as like a pro wrestler or something. What do you think, Fuckface? I was like, that's really his outfit.
Cap, what's wrong? Why are you looking at me in that way?
Take it off. It's not for you to wear.
The plot was fairly generic. I don't think they broke any new ground here. People have seen the whole giant government conspiracy stuff a million times. However, it was kind of topical because they brought in the sort of NSA spying on people's shit to make it more timely or something.
Do you think the NSA spies on this show?
Sadly, no. I doubt even the NSA watches this shit. Oh, you work for the NSA, and you've been spying on us this whole time. Well, that's interesting. Okay.
All right, whatever, man.
Thanks, Handsome Dan.
Whatever.
Thanks for spying on us, Handsome Dan.
Cool.
My biggest complaint is the director loses it at the end, and it ends up being a lot of stuff happening and a bunch of loud noise. But at least it didn't end in special effect diarrhea. And by special effect diarrhea, I mean a bunch of energy swirling around in a ball or something, and a big explosion at the end, like Thor 2 ended,
Like the Avengers.
like Spider-Man 2,
Like X-Men 1.
like the Hulk, like every other superhero movie. So at least this one didn't do that, so I'm very happy about that. But at the end of the day, hey, Captain America 2 is good. I recommend it. When Captain America throws his mighty shield. Next up, I think we're releasing another shit I watched on Netflix, and this one has a theme.
Super depressing documentaries.
That should be fun. And as far as movie goes, the next one worth reviewing seemed like Wadzilla or X-Men Days of Future Ass.
Yeah.
And that's it. See you then. Hail Hydra! Hail Hydra! Hail Hydra!